How does the issue of treaties between states and indigenous peoples fit under the right to self-determination? The respect of treaties concluded between states and indigenous peoples is yet another element of the right to self-determination. Indigenous peoples, especially from North America and New Zealand, but not only, consistently and from the beginning of the UN Working Group on Indigenous Populations in the early 1980s, were focusing on treaties and stressing their significance, that states had indeed seen indigenous peoples as sovereign entities with whom treaties could be concluded and were indeed concluded. The conclusion of treaties was yet another proof of indigenous peoples' sovereignty. The very first international indigenous organization that received consultative status with the UN was the International Indian Treaty Council, in whose work treaties were and are fundamental. There are various questions that arise regarding treaties. What is the validity of these treaties under international law? Most importantly, what is the validity today of these treaties and how can they be used to solve problems between indigenous peoples and states? Article 37 of the UN Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous Peoples is specifically responding to these questions and showing the way towards a new legal and political paradigm in state-indigenous relations. Article 37, quote, Indigenous peoples have the right to the recognition, observance, and enforcement of treaties, agreements, and other constructive arrangements concluded with states or their successors, and to have states honor and respect such treaties, agreements, and other constructive arrangements. Nothing in this declaration may be interpreted as to diminish or eliminate the rights of indigenous peoples contained in treaties, agreements, and constructive arrangements, unquote. The declaration again and again prompts states to establish a new relationship based on the human rights of indigenous peoples. Honoring the treaties is a major way to do that. Aotearoa New Zealand has, in fact, in modern times, in 1974, recognized the 1840 Treaty of Waitangi, the treaty that Ratana's delegation to the League of Nations in 1924 had asked to be respected by the British Crown. New Zealand has created the Waitangi Tribunal as a permanent commission of inquiry tasked with interpreting the treaty, researching breaches of the treaty by the British Crown or its agents, and suggesting means of redress. A UN study on treaties, agreements, and other constructive arrangements between states and indigenous populations, the title of this study, was conducted by the late Miguel Alfonso Martinez, expert of the former UN Working Group on Indigenous Populations. It recommended, among other things, the creation of an international mechanism to resolve disputes over such treaties, but such mechanism has not yet been created.